Do you know exactly what it is that you need to be doing to be able to grow your fitness business? Because let's be perfectly honest, there's thousands of things that you could be doing. You could be shooting videos, you could be posting on social media multiple times a day, you could be trying to set up LinkedIn, you could be trying to set up Facebook ads, you could be trying to put together a sales funnel. What about your website? What about joint ventures? What about referrals? What about email campaigns? God, there's plenty of stuff that you could be doing. And the winners, the people that are building the most successful fitness businesses, they are the ones that are laser focused, doing the things that are the most leveraged, doing the things that are going to be able to bring in clients and make them sign on board. As honestly, the most successful fitness professionals, the one building the long-term successful businesses, are the ones that are doing the specific things that are bringing in leads, making sales, and delivering great results to their client. And that's what I want to take you through in this episode, because when a mentor showed this to me, it absolutely changed my life. And when I take members through this is when they see clarity on exactly what it is they need to be doing. And this is how you know on a cycle to cycle basis what it is that you need to be doing to build your business. And it's why I want you to meet Holly, because when Holly first came to us and jumped on the strategy session, it was something that I see a lot of, and it was utter confusion. It was doing a lot of hard work. Holly's super smart, a real hard worker, and she was doing so many different things to try and build her business, but it really wasn't working. She was not getting the reward from her hard work. And that is when we went through this 5-driver process, it changed absolutely everything. This is now how she has leads coming in every single week, making high ticket sales and easily delivering to her business. And this is how from my end, I'm able to look at a fitness business and know exactly what it is that we need to be able to do. We start with a genius model, looking at, do you have the 9 systems in place? We go through the 5 drivers, the 5 things every successful fitness business needs to be doing, because the 5 are you generating leads? Are you nurturing those leads? Are you selling? Are you delivering to the coaching? And are you having a retention and upsell process in place? So let me take you through the 5 drivers, because with Alex Schafran, a mentor of mine and someone that has just utterly improved my life, took me through this process, it radically transformed my business. He was able to take the businesses that I was running and hugely increase their growth and make my life so much easier. So this is why when we now apply this system into fitness businesses, it makes your life so much easier. So the first process is lead generation. Lead generation is, how are you generating leads? How are you getting people that don't know you to actually know you and to start actually building the process of getting them into the sales pipeline? This could be such things as posting on social media. It could be running ads, especially say video view ads, so people start to see you. Essentially, it is how are you getting your messaging out into the world, but out into the world to get the right people to see it. The second process is lead nurturing. And this is really important because so many fitness professionals make the mistake of thinking it's just lead generation to sales. But in between those that we have lead nurturing. And nurturing is being able to stay on top of mind to them. Because on average, we need about 8 touch points to actually help increase a sale to actually happen. So how are you having those touch points? How are you building a relationship? Because that's what lead nurturing really comes down to. This is where you could be doing such things as retargeting ads, building your email list and sending out great content through that email list. It could be through your social media platforms, and even could be doing it through building groups as well. But essentially it's staying top of mind, getting your message back out into them and building a relationship with those people. The next is conversions, and this is the system, because all of these 5 drivers, they are specific systems. And the conversion system is, well, are you being able to get the leads that are coming in from lead generation to lead nurture? Are you then getting them to sign into your programs? Is it a high converting funnel? Is it the pipeline that's doing its job? And if it's not, then it's a process of us needing to work specifically on the conversions part. Then the 4th system of this is delivery, which is how are you actually doing the delivery of your program? But very specifically, are your clients getting amazing results being a part of your program? And are you doing it that increases your profits and minimizes your time input? Because if you're stressed out of your brain, if you're behind your computer 24/7, and if you're not enjoying the actual coaching to your clients, that's a big problem. And we need to be able to fix that. But also, if your clients aren't getting amazing results being a part of it and they're not staying on board, that's a big problem that we need to fix as well. And the fifth system is retention and upsell. And this is something so many coaches just completely do not think about. So retention is how do you make sure that your clients are staying on board with you? They're not dropping off. And upsell is how do you actually continue to sell them other things and to increase what's really importantly, their lifetime customer value. So when we are able to put these 5 drivers into place, we are able to make sure we're working on the key things that your business needs to. Now, this is really important to understand. And that is the goal is not to have a 5 out of 5 for all of the 5 drivers at once. It's always going to be fluctuating. It's always going to be changing. For example, let's say you put together and you work on your lead generation system. We put together exactly some really killer ads, the funnels, and your lead generation skyrockets. We suddenly get leads pouring in. What typically will happen is then we'll have a sales problem. Your conversion systems might not be able to handle all of the leads coming through. So what happens is you'll have a high ranking for lead generation, but your conversions will be a low ranking. Then what could happen is, let's say we then work on your conversions. We get you at a really high converting rate, your sales scripts are dialed in, you are just signing on clients like crazy week to week, which is amazing. So we've had good lead generation, but then we had a problem with sales. Now we've increased your sales and we've got it ranking high. Then what could happen is you've got a problem with delivery. Maybe you can't actually handle all of these new clients that are coming in. So then your delivery comes out. So then you can see the process. It's all up and down. So it's never about having a perfect score with all of the 5 drivers. It's a process, and this is how we do it, is we sit down every 6 weeks. We go through this process to make sure we can diagnose exactly what it is that you need to be able to work on. Then we work on only those projects to make sure we actually get some very fast results. And this is how we build such good momentum, is because we're working on the key things that the business needs you to work on. So right now, let's go through the process. Grab a pen and paper, make some actual notes, and let's do this. How would you rank yourself when it comes to lead generation? Is it something that's a problem? Is it something that's a weakness? Is it something that's a strength? Is it something that's a superpower? Let's just say, for example, it's a weakness. Some leads are coming through, but you're definitely not getting enough people to know who it is that you are. Then we look at nurturing. Do you have the systems in place for when people start coming in? Are you being able to nurture those leads and then get them into the sales pipeline? A lot of the time, fitness pros just don't even have this system put together. So we'll give it a ranking. Then thirdly, we look at your conversions. When someone comes into your sales pipeline, are you converting them? Do you have the systems in place to sign on 7, 8, 9 out of 10 leads? And so maybe you're doing an okay, so we'll give that a middle ranking. Then next we come to the delivery. Do you have the systems in place for you to be able to deliver the coaching to get your clients the best possible results, but also to maximize your profits and minimize your time input? And maybe you look at it and go, it's pretty good, but it's not great. Again, let's give it a middle ranking. That's perfectly fine. Then we look at your retention and upsell. So are you retaining your clients or are they dropping off? And are you being able to increase their lifetime customer value, being able to upsell them throughout their journey with you? A lot of the time, this just is not here. So now we've got an example of where you're at with your 5 drivers. Then simply what we do is we work from left to right with the lowest rankings. So we know the key areas of your business. One of the things that we would work on in this example would firstly be your lead generation and lead nurture, making sure we have these systems in place, because we know that if we did that, you would have a huge increase with the amount of clients you're then signing on. And then we just do this every 6 weeks. Don't try and have a perfect plan for the next year or anything like that. I just do not think that works. I think working on 6-week cycles is the best way to make sure that we have a touch point. So every 6 weeks, we're working on the key projects to quickly move your business through. So if you want to be able to understand the 5 drivers and how to diagnose what's going on in your business, if you really want to understand all of the 9 systems that every successful fitness business needs in place to work, then what I'll do is I'll pop a link below to the free training. It's It's a free training we just recorded with a big group of trainers, and this is something where it's going to show you what it is that you need to be working on, because this is one part of it, but understanding all of the different parts of your business, so you know from everything to how to attract leads, how to make the sales, how to actually do the coaching, and for you to be able to understand how it all actually pieces together is so important. And the coaching, it's free and there's nothing to buy on this session as well. So all you need to do, click the link below and I'll see you on the inside. So we've gone through a lot here, and most coaches are asking, this is great, but how do I actually implement this? And the easiest next step for this is for you to book in what we call a strategy session. This is a quick 15-minute chat with me and my team for us to know, can we actually help you, and to put together your game plan so you know what are the best next steps for you to be able to build your business. I'll pop a link below for you to choose a time for your strategy session, and then we'll be able to actually put together what it is that you need. So click the link below, and I'm looking forward to hearing from you real soon.